I'd like to say thank you to the Los Angeles area media for their continued support of this outstanding PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes boxing event. I'd also like to say a special thanks to the terrific teams at the StubHub and Fox for all their help in this event. TGB Promotions is honored to be joined today by 8 world-class fighters from all over North America who will be featured Saturday night at the StubHub. In the heavyweight division, we're joined by former USC football standout Gerald Washington and his opponent, a former world title challenger, Fest Eddie Chambers, from the tough fighting town of Philadelphia by way of Pittsburgh. In the featherweight division, we're joined by the undefeated world-ranked contender Jorge Lara from Guadalajara, Mexico, and a boxing legend, former 3-time world champion Fernando Montiel. It's going to be a great fight. You got to be there early to get this one in your seats. Also in the light heavyweight division, we have two of the division's hardest punchers, Edwin Labama Rodriguez taking on Thomas Top Dog Williams Jr. This is one you'll want to be there for also. I don't think we need any judges on this. Someone's going to get whacked. This thing's going to end early. And finally, in our main event, we have the rematch, the highly anticipated rematch for the 2011 Ring Magazine Fight of the Year, with Victor Ortiz taking on former world champ Andre Berto. And I believe they're going to pick up right where they left off 5 years ago. It's going to be another candidate for 2016 Fight of the Year. So with that being said, we got a lot of people to get to here today. I'm going to turn things over to our TGB ring announcer, Ray Flores, to get this thing going. Thank you very much.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Tom Brown, as TGB Promotions has been promoting amazing events year after year. What a show that we had back in January at Staples Center, and we are going to replicate that this Saturday at StubHub Center in Carson, California. It is great to be here in Southern California. What a beautiful day, and we are going to have a beautiful night of action on Saturday night. It is PBC live on Fox and also Fox Deportes. We have a triple header that is sure to please all the fight fans around the world. Make sure to follow us on social media at Premier Boxing Champions. Use the hashtag when talking about this Saturday's event, PBC on Fox. So use that hashtag on social media. This is a triple header that is worthy to pay for. For those of you that are in the area, make sure to be there. There is something special about the StubHub Center. The electricity, the energy is unbelievable. But for those of you and for the fans that are going to be watching on Fox and Fox Deportes, it is coming to you for free. We go live at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 local time for our televised bouts. Get there early as we have a sensational undercard, as Tom mentioned, so you do not want to miss any of the action. También muchas gracias para todos los aficionados del boxeo aquí en California. Tenemos una noche de boxeo espectacular, 3 peleas grandes en PBC on Fox y Fox Deportes. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the great honor and pleasure. PBC is on Fox, and we have had fantastic ratings on Big Fox in our first event. PBC on FS1 has been tremendous since September, and we continue along that journey. But PBC has the partner in Fox. They are at the cutting edge of combat sports, and PBC is at the forefront of that movement. And they have just amazing events on Fox, as they have NASCAR, they have the Major League Baseball playoffs, and also the NFL. I mean, they are really one of the leaders when it comes to sports coverage. So right now it gives me the great honor and pleasure to introduce George Greenberg representing Fox. George Greenberg, please come up to the dais. I believe George, he's not here. Okay, so we will introduce from Fox Deportes, the general manager, as Fox and Fox Deportes, they work hand in hand with us with PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes. Please welcome Carlos Sanchez.
Thank you. On behalf of Fox and Fox Deportes both, I'd like to say that we're honored to be partnered with PBC. We're really excited for this fight. We hope that for those of you that can't make it to StubHub, that you will tune in and watch the fight on either Fox or Fox Deportes. And good luck to all the fighters this Saturday, and hope you guys all tune in. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carlos Sanchez from Fox Deportes. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have a lot for the fans that will be attending at StubHub Center in Carson, California. A fan fest at 2:30, and it is alongside our terrific sponsor, Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina. I mean, they have been just instrumental in being a part of the movement that PBC is trying to, and we are partaking on. PBC Boxing Free for All, boxeo gratis para todos. This is an outstanding card. As you see the Corona girls to the left and to my right, we are going to have an interactive fan fest. So many unbelievable fighters that will be at the fan fest. You can take pictures with them, get autographs. 2:30 is when we get the fan fest going at StubHub Center. Now let's get ready for one of our feature bouts of the evening. The heavyweight division is certainly in a transcendent stage, as you're seeing different faces and different voices and new talent really rising up through the ranks at a world championship level. And these two gentlemen, one of them is a former world title challenger. The other hopes to go ahead and put the world title belt around his waist. Let's bring up, as Tom Brown mentioned, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I mean, you want to talk about some unbelievable fighters that have come out of there. Bernard Hopkins, and most recently, Danny Garcia, and up-and-comers continue to make their way through the ranks, and a man who has been there for quite a while when it comes to the top 10, top 15 of the heavyweight division. Please welcome, with a record of 42 wins, 23 of those by knockout, opposite 4 defeats. Here is Fast Eddie Chambers.
Hey, how is everybody here? This thing moved. I just want to, thank my team for basically getting behind me and bringing me out here. And obviously, I want to thank Al too for giving me the opportunity. And most of all, I really want to thank Gerald, for taking the fight. I think this is, not a lot of people would, in this situation that he's in at this point, would really take a fight of this a level. And I got to really thank him for it and giving me an opportunity to get back into the good graces of boxing in the top level. So I'm going to keep it short. That was all I had to say. Thank everybody for showing up, and hopefully show up early so you can see the fight. It'll be a great fight.
Give it up for Fast Eddie Chambers, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he talks quickly on the mic, and he's certainly looking to utilize his speed to his advantage on Saturday night. It is PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes. Now let's bring up his adversary. He is a staple here in Southern California, as he was a part of the USC Trojans football team. Also served in our United States Armed Forces with the Navy. He's a very charismatic young man.
That's right.
He is coming off. He had a terrific fight back in October against Amir Mansour, and has been chomping at the bit to get back inside the squared circle with the record of 16 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 11 victories, coming inside the distance. Please welcome Gerald El Gallo Negro Washington.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I'm very grateful for another opportunity, especially to go up against somebody like Eddie Chambers, somebody with so much experience and class, and like you said, from the fight city of Philadelphia. It means a lot to me to come from a little town like Vallejo and work my way up to this platform here and be fighting at StubHub Center. I'm looking to take advantage of this opportunity and step forward in my career. I've been working hard ever since my last fight. We went to school, man, and just really put it together. And I'm really anxious to show you guys the new Gerald Washington, the new and improved Gerald Washington. I'm coming to make some noise and shake the house down. Let's get it. Thank you very much.
Gerald Washington, ladies and gentlemen, as he squares off with Fast Eddie Chambers, a part of a terrific undercard. Now to open up Fox and Fox Deportes at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes, StubHub Center in Carson, California. We have a featherweight showdown. This is going to be an all-out Mexican battle. Ladies and gentlemen, there is something special when you have 2 Mexican warriors step inside the ring, especially at StubHub Center. Es algo especial cuando tenemos 2 guerreros mexicanos están frente a frente este sábado en el StubHub Center aquí en Carson, California. First of all, we have a 5-time world champion. Without question, he pushed Lee Selby back in October and really gave him all that he could handle. He continues to fight. 20 years he's been involved in boxing and continues to fight at such a high level with a record of 54 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins coming by way of knockout. Damas y caballeros, uno de los leyendas de boxeo mexicano, presentando Fernando el Cochulito Montiel.
Buenos días, estoy contento, estoy muy emocionado por estar en esta cartelera porque es una revancha muy esperada para muchos y pues esperemos que la segunda pelea salga mejor entre Andre Berto y Victor Ortiz.
Thank you all very much for coming. I'm honored to be here. It certainly means a lot for me to be a part of a dynamic card that is highlighted with the highly anticipated rematch between Victor Ortiz and Andre Berto.
Bueno, estoy desesperado, ya quiero pelear, tengo muchas ganas de pelear, estoy entrenando desde enero. Me han pasado cosas malas y otras peores, pero siempre concentrado, enfocado para esta pelea. Y bueno, espero que todo se resuma para una gran noche el próximo sábado.
It's going to be a great night of fights. There have been a lot of things, both good and bad, that have happened to me during the course of my life. I've been training very hard since January, and I'm really looking forward to getting inside the ring on Saturday night.
Como ya lo dijeron, voy a cumplir 20 años como boxeador profesional. He sido 5 veces campeón del mundo y bueno, me ha pasado de todo. Pero no descarto que el próximo sábado sea una de las mejores noches que han pasado en mis 20 años como boxeador profesional y no dudo que voy a salir a satisfacerlos a todos. Muchas gracias.
As they mentioned, I am a 5-time world champion. I've been fighting for 20 years, but I still have the fire, and I know that on Saturday night I'm going to have one of the best nights of my career. Muchas gracias para Fernando el Cochulito Montiel. Now his opponent on Saturday night, su oponente, is one of the hardest hitting featherweights in the world. Tenemos una pelea 126 libras este sábado, BBC on Fox and Fox Deportes. This gentleman has dealt with a lot in his life. He grew up in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Did not have a father. His mother actually worked 3 jobs to support the family. He found boxing at the age of 17 and has never looked back since. He has a tremendous record, 27 wins, no losses, 2 draws, 19 victories coming by way of knockout. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, aquí está Jorge Pilón Lara.
Buenos días, primeramente gracias a todos los que están aquí por el apoyo y más que nada a mi promotor Samson que me está dando la oportunidad de estar en esta cartelera.
I want to thank my promoter Samson Lukowitz for this opportunity. I want to wish everyone a good afternoon and I'm proud to be here.
Pues ya estamos listos para este sábado salir con la mano en alto si Dios quiere y para mí un gran honor pelear con un gran campeón como Fernando Montiel y pues el sábado vamos a demostrar que venimos a ganar y va a ser una buena pelea, no se la pierdan.
It's going to be a great fight on Saturday night, and I want to demonstrate to all of you that I've trained very hard for this matchup. It truly means a lot for me to collide against a decorated world champion like Fernando Montiel. Muchas gracias, ladies and gentlemen. Jorge Pilón Lara. This fight is the co-feature PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific. Still some tickets available, but they are going rapidly. We are going to have a sellout crowd at StubHub Center this Saturday. This one is going to be a light heavyweight slugfest. It is a can't-miss matchup, as both, if the winner of this matchup could potentially fight for the world title, as both are looking to replicate performances that they had back in November. First of all, this gentleman is returning after a highlight reel 2nd round finish over Humberto Savigny on November 13th. He comes to us from the Washington, D.C. area, always looking to put on a show, win or lose, and only had 1 stumble in the course of his career. But you want to talk about a guy that likes to fight, look no further than Thomas Top Dog Williams Jr.